Good morning and welcome to Successful Trading. The goal of the video is to showcase opportunity in making money trading option this week due to a super week of earnings. So we are going to go through the earning that took place after market close yesterday, Tuesday, October the 29th, then the October the 30th after market close, and the Thursday's one, then to conclude with a week that will get us into November 1st, this coming Friday. So yesterday, after market close, AMD had their earning. The stock is currently down minus 7.5%. It's pre-market. It's 8:42 Eastern time on October the 30th. So this is a stock at this level that we will definitely generate what we call here as, so my trade here is going to be a gangster trade. I can actually provide this live here. So we are going to do a gangster trade on here. So the gangster trade, for those who do not know, consists of getting cheap calls and cheap puts at within the first 30 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and get you some strikes that we can use here on AMD gangster trade post earning, where the stock is down minus 7.5%. I mean, there was money to be made yesterday if you took advantage of the implied volatility. This is a technique that we use. There was 100%, more than 100% on the, what did we trade? The 177.5 calls. Yeah, they closed. They were at from 120. They went all the way to $3.05. And obviously we closed the trade at the end of the day. We know what we are doing. We're merely taking advantage of the implied volatility. So what are we going to be targeting on here today? The stock is currently at 153. So on the put side, we will target, let's say, anything in the range of 140 puts. So these, we have a technique that we use on here at Successful Trading on how to get this entry for very cheap price. So if which that I'm writing doesn't make sense to you, that will be a good opportunity for you to join us and learn about this very powerful technique where we can gather cheap, very cheap options when the stock is already moving pre-market. So on the call side, our strike price is going to be 170, and over there we are going to make offers of the likes 5, 10 and 15 cents. All right, folks, this is our trade live on here. It doesn't get any better than that. Post earning, this is a slam dunk gangster trade. Similarly, on Google is up in pre-market, so maybe I use a different color on here. So I can use, let me use maybe this one. Maybe not. Come on, let's just pick a color and go. All right. So let me use this sky blue here. Google is up in pre-market plus 6.5%. I reckon this was a shocker for me, to be honest with you, right? But it doesn't matter one bit or the other. Google being up, and I prefer to use Google L. I mean the parent company, Alphabet, but it doesn't matter. Google L is the same thing. There is a slight difference in the two in the quotation right now, but it's really not that much. So, but when I have a bias on puts, I prefer using Google L because it's a slightly lower price. So on here, this stock is up plus 6%. Okay, plus 6.6%. So currently trading at 181 bucks thereabout. Fantastic, 181 bucks current price. So a gangster trade for us on here, we will set up calls, we will set up puts. I have to study a definite strike price. My bias here on Google, because this is going to start outside of the Bollinger Band, is definitely on the put side. So, but I will target the 190 calls. I will generate a similar type of pricing on there, and then on the put side, oh my gosh, I can go from 175 puts all the way to 170, 175 puts, and obviously I want to get these. My offer on here will be in the 5 cents range, 5 to 10 cent range. So this is, I mean, I can explain this Ganter's technique to you definitely on a one-on-one coaching session. That's what we do here. But at least we have two opportunities here to make money this market. Before I go to the aftermarket earnings this afternoon, which consist of, again, one of two of the top, all of these, my friend, I mean, Google this is a top 8, the super 8 of QQQ. This is another top 8 of QQQ. This is another top 8 of QQQ. Obviously, the master in the top 8 is none other than NVIDIA, which will have this earning much later. But these here, in this what make this super weak, because after this, pretty much these are the behemoth of QQQ. There's not much left, right, in there. So Meta will be having the earnings after hours today, yeah. So meaning we can use this technique we explain here on the Gantt strategy tomorrow morning. So Thursday morning, Thursday 10/31st morning. Same thing for Microsoft. Of the two, my eyes are definitely on Meta. So here on Meta today, what can we do? We will take advantage of implied volatility, meaning we will set a directional trade here. Right now the stock is up 2%. I am not a fan of that gap at all, really. I would have preferred that it stays steady and then start ramping up as AMD did yesterday, but there's money to be made here. So based on which that's going on, I will pick a side on here and just take advantage of implied volatility, that which will be increasing throughout the day. This is the easiest way to make money during earnings season, just before the earnings. And obviously we close the trade before the closing, and just take the money and parlay that money into a Gantt strategy tomorrow. So Microsoft, I don't expect much of his earning. It may surprise, but again, Gantt possibility tomorrow morning. All right, so that takes us to Thursday after market close, which none other than Apple, right? Apple is trading in the 232 range, 235 for, geez, God knows, 2 weeks now. Yeah, something is bound to happen. What do we expect on here? We will be trading this Gantt trade on Friday, November 1st. My goodness, November, the excitement of November. Yeah, there's this little thing, November 5th election in the US. So, and then Amazon as well, aftermarket. Its earning is aftermarket on Thursday, October the 31st. So we will be trading this with a Gantt strategy on Friday, November 1st. Last but not least, one last trade that we have, and I have to go to the chart, because what would a pre-market analysis be here at Successful Trading without going to the chart? Let's go to the chart. I would like to share with you the chart of, yeah, here's my super earning weeks on the chart of Caterpillar. Caterpillar just had an earning, and I would like to go get that chart. So Caterpillar right now minus 2.92% at 376. It has a lot of room to go down and not missing. Wishful thinking. No, well, the lower Bollinger Band sits at 383 on the daily chart. So we are going to start below that. This creates a unique opportunity. Only two things can happen: either the stock goes down or the stock goes up, in both cases we stand to benefit from a Gantt strategy. So if we go to the option chain of Caterpillar, as my voice, the excitement in my voice gives the way, what strike price can we take on in here? The 355 here will be much cheaper than this, folks, right? Because all of these, remember, before earnings, this implied volatility, yeah, this implied volatility you see here was increased purposely by the market makers. So this morning on here, do not we can teach you this in terms of derivative pricing. This will be much cheaper than that. So we can make an offer on these 355 puts, or even the 360 put, for a few cents. Yeah, that's the technique. And then on the call side, on the call side being at 376, we can pick the 390 puts, with the 390 calls rather, which will be much cheaper than this $8 and so something. Again, all of this technique about the Gantt strategy, which we take full advantage of. So I will be providing the results of all of these trade, folks, in our next video. So come around and try trading the Gantt strategy with Successful Tradings during earnings season. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time.